They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions.
Then what are they doing?
They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figure they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life.
Feeling homesick?
Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
What are you laughing at?
They should look after the parents or they should look after the kids who have lost their parents, and they should execute parents who speak up against them to make more homeless children. Just like the church.
And then we'll all take them in and
brainwash them.
They'll all work at the church. That way Lady Rhea can just have an army of child servants.
I mean...
I did. Though I think I'd be better off
when you
otherwise.
think about it,
Yeah.
Rhea's like 300-something years old.
At least.
She does have an army of children, pretty much, from her perspective.
Relative, yeah.
He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot. Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen.
Weren't you glad to get praise from your brother?
That did feel pretty good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
One heck of an axe. He gave it to you?
Yes. It's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House Goneril. He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead?
I'm torn on whether I should let Hilda have it or if I should give it to Felix. You should keep it.
Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here.
If you're sure.
Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing.
I might just give it back to you.
A big scary axe is not my style. Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that? But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
Hear me out.
What?
Felix.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm
were you actually? I wasn't listening to you, to be fair.
Yeah, I was like, maybe you left out. Yeah, because as soon as she handed it over, I was like, I'm tempted to either. I was like, I'll either give it back to you or I'm tempted to give it to Felix. Yeah. I think Felix would destroy with that thing.
That Hilda, she really is something.
Well, it's gonna go to the convoy for now. And then, yeah, I probably will give it to Felix. I feel like he's gonna do so much damage with it. I don't know what my plan for the rest of the month is. I guess I should do another explore period just for get people's motivation back up. And then maybe one final... Oh gosh, I don't know. We'll see. Dimitri, what do you want to learn today? Do you want to learn... Lance and Authority? You know what? I'm going to train you in riding because you have 3 stars next to it.
This makes logical sense.
I knew it would.
This will be.
My logic is unmatched.
His unique class isn't on a horse, right? Even though he's a lance unit.
Correct. I'm trying to. Yeah, I was like, I don't.
Isn't that A rank riding for that movement?
Yeah. I don't know what his hidden ability is, but I mean, when he gets the 3 stars, he'll get some sort of ability.
Maybe his hidden ability is getting a friggin' haircut.
Oh, that would be amazing.
No need.
Authority. Nice and C plus.
I am.
All right. Ash. Guess I'll just keep training you like swords. What's your authority at? At B? Yeah. If I can get your sword closer to B plus. And I mean, Sylvain, you're looking pretty good on a lot of things. Yeah, I'll just keep doing your lance. Your lance isn't one of the goals. Sure, why not? I was just thinking, I haven't looked at people's abilities and stuff for a while. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked abilities and like really good ones, and I haven't even been using them the last couple chapters. So that's fun. All right. All right, Ingrid, you get one thing to learn. It will be more reason. And I don't have anybody else. Birthday! Who's a birthday? Don't look at the screen. Well, Chaos missed his chance. He wouldn't have guessed that anyway. I'll give flowers.
We did good work.
If he comes back, I'll let him know that he missed a birthday. And he can guess in
I
hindsight.
missed a birthday.
Yeah, whose birthday do you think it was? You'll never guess.
I'll never guess. I'll never guess. I'll never guess. It was. I don't remember seeing one of the holiday things come up, so I was about to say Flayn, but it couldn't have been Flayn because it would have to be Saint Cephaline Day. I'll never guess.
I would be surprised if you guessed.
Well, will you be surprised, or would I never guess it?
I don't think you're gonna guess it, but I will give you a chance to guess it.
A great service.
Someone that you don't think I would get. We already had Aloise's birthday. It can't be. Yeah, there's not a holiday thing, so it can't be Seteth or Flayn.
Yep,
because
it's
they have
115.
the whatchamacallit. Guardian Moon 115. And they'll never guess it?
I feel like that's throwing you off like way more.
We already had Dedeu's birthday. We already had Mary Ann's. I didn't have a plan for what birthday I was gonna guess if I had been here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Never gonna guess it. Never gonna guess it.
Let's see on that. Oh, Ash can go to an.
I need to look at a list of the characters. 3 houses. Character list.
Ash might stay
Characters
as
in
current.
Fire Emblem. Oh, perfect pictures. Exactly what I wanted to see. I guess you. I guess you.
Wait a minute.
Your birthday already happened.
Hmm.
Oh, Gilbert.
Oh, okay. It was not Gilbert, but that's fair. It was Happy.
Okay, you really threw me off. I would have, of all of the Ashen Wolves for me to guess.
Well, I just don't think that you would have guessed an Ashen Wolf. I'm pretty sure there was one time an Ashen Wolf came up and you're like, oh, I would never guess an Ashen Wolf because you just don't think about it. So.
Well, the thing is when that happened, probably was earlier in the playthrough, and that was probably the case. But now that we're down to like, I don't know, like 4 more birthdays in the game, I'm like, I gotta kind of just remember who has and hasn't passed, and I think the only Ashen Wolf who's had a birthday thus far is Balthus.
I think you're right. I forget if
maybe Yuri.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
think
Yuri.
Constance has had hers yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was pretty sure that Happy
Oh my
hadn't
gosh.
had hers.
Rosetta
Dude, you
sucks.
suck at this so bad. Teach your students, bro.
Hilda. I don't think Hilda's ready. She's getting there. She's not ready. Alright, I don't think anybody's ready for this stuff yet. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I tried to walk it back a little bit when you're like, I'll never guess it, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna be the first character that comes to mind, but yeah, I'm gonna sell this Iron Lance. You have another one. You have Steel Lances. You got other stuff. Okay, he does have. Okay. It's like looking at everybody's stuff. Oh wait, I did get a bullion. I should sell that then. How about I still have this blessed lance on Bio as if like she's ever gonna use it? Ooh, Felix.
Frey Kugel. Frey Kugel. Frey Kugel.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy him a. I guess just another hand axe. I thought there was like a better hand axe that was available. I'm gonna buy him another hand axe. I think I might sell the hand axe that he has. That only has like 8 uses. I could repair it, but I want to make room for that other thing.
So close to greatness on that one.
Oh, I didn't even look.
67 gold, brother.
Oof. Sell that.
That hurts.
Unfortunate.
I don't think I can come to another one of these recording sessions now.
I'll replenish these. Maybe. Okay. I think I'm gonna explore, get people's motivation up. I think I'm probably just gonna do a bunch of meals, probably. Maybe I'll do one bile. Maybe do like 2 bile trainings and then like 5 meals. We have some supports, and before I forget, I know I have abilities that should be equipped. Like Fiendish Blow, like absolutely needs to be here. You're probably at the point where I don't need HP plus 5. Don't think I need any of that.
Death Blow.
Death Blow. We definitely don't need Brawling Prowess level 1.
You don't need Sword Prowess level 1 either.
I don't know if Alert Stance will ever be used that much on Felix, but it's better than
it'll
sword.
be replaced by -3 weight as soon as you get it, is what it'll do.
Yeah. -3 weight. You said I get that at C rank?
That's what the internet told me.
Okay, that's not going to take as long as I was thinking then. I don't need any of these. I don't need any of these right now. No. I mean, you don't need hit plus 20. No, I think your other stuff is better, actually. You don't need hit plus 20. You don't need any of that. Hilda, you could use some abilities. It's like, is there another class I can take Hilda down just to get an ability? It's probably not worth it. Hilda's good enough as Hilda. Alright.
Wait, what did you just say?
I was like, should I take Hilda down to other classes? And then I was like, but Hilda's good enough as Hilda.
Yeah, okay, good, true.
A speed carrot.
Speed carrot.
Who needs
Oh,
more...
you should go. I would go eat dishes first until you're B+ and then get a magic bow.
Oh, that's fair.
You're so close.
I am pretty close. Who needs speed? Wait, how do I? There we go. Who needs speed? Who's slow? Dedu's slow, but like Sylvain. Sylvain could probably make use of the extra speed. Actually, Dimitri as well. I feel like Dimitri should be doubling more than he is, so I'm gonna give him an extra speed. Oh, and then before I forget, Felix, I have a present for you. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's just go to the dining hall.
Dine it up! Oh, challenge Edelgard to a card game.
Oh, I'd love to.
Hey, Edelgard, you want to play Queen's Blood?
I'd love that. Yeah, I was gonna say there's
asking Edelgard to play a game called Queen's Blood.
Oh gosh.
Probably could be misconstrued.
Also, I was gonna say, like, this is the cooking setup. I remember thinking about it because you can go to the head chef and just like have one unit, like you can cook with one unit or whatever. And so I don't see a knob to turn down the heat though. But that's all the pots and pans and heat that they have. That's what they're cooking with. So
yeah, they're just using fire
yeah.
like in a like you can't turn that. I think there might have been a translating error.
Maybe, maybe. Alright, what's today's special? Today's special is
Ingrid,
Felix
quick,
and Ingrid.
turn the heat down. Grabs bucket of water.
Yeah. Honestly, could be it.
That looks appetizing.
You know, that looks pretty good.
Any good meal.
Whatever that slab of meat is, looks pretty good. I'd eat it.
I'd eat most meat as long as it wasn't drizzled in some kind of disgusting-looking sauce. So, even then, I'd probably
Even then,
give it a
like
try.
I'm still probably eating like most meat.
It depends. Like, is it my only option? Then yeah, I'll eat it, obviously. But if I'm like presented with two meats and one of them has a sauce that I don't know and one of them is plain, I'm probably taking the plain one, to be real with you.
That's fair.
This looks delicious.
This is my absolute
This does look delicious. I do like a good peach sorbet.
I've never had a sorbet in my life.
It's really good. I should probably prioritize having my people. Alright, so do I need one with Dedu and Hilda? Or no, Dimitri Dedu as well. And then Annette also needs... I think Annette and Hilda also like the sorbet, so I might just give them more of that.
Remember this, Professor. That look on...
Viola sitting down to eat her, like, third thing of sorbet, like, in a row. Is it this one? Yeah. And I think that might be everybody, and that's going to get my professor level up.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Yummy.
I don't know if you would call whoever makes your ice cream the chef, but... Okay, so now that it's that, I can do it at the blacksmith? Is that what we're saying?
Sorry, ask me that again.
I can forge like the magic bow after I hit
Yes,
the V+?
two arcane crystals. I think it has to be a steel bow plus.
Which one is this one?
Hey there.
Yeah, forge probably.
Yeah.
You need a steel bow plus.
Okay, well I do have. Now it won't let me, but
Maybe it's just a steel bow?
maybe let's turn this iron bow into a steel bow,
Is this it? There you go.
and then yeah, let's forge the steel bow into a magic bow. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's just a normal one. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's why they're grayed out, because once there are the pluses, that's like you can't do anything past that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So magic bow.
Is this it?
You only have two arcane crystals.
That's crazy. I've broken most monsters that I've come across.
What does a magic bow plus look like?
I assume that's going to need arcane crystals.
Yep, 4
I'm
arcane
also
crystals. All right, cool.
worried that... Can I even look? I think repairing it might also... Oh, I can't even see. Wait, can you not
It's
repair
too
it?
powerful.
Oh, you might not be able to repair it at all.
No, I think it's just because it's full. I mean, click on someone else. Click on Sylvain or something. Someone who just got a new weapon. Felix just got a new weapon. It's full. You just gave him the hand
Okay,
axe.
okay. So, all right.
Yeah, you just can't select it. 'cause it's full.
I'm worried that that's also going to take arcane crystals, though. So, we'll see. But, all right, we got ourselves a magic bow. How about that? I know we can get more... Oh, dude, you know what I haven't checked on in a while? I haven't checked on these statues in a while. For all I know, I could have, like, 4,000 renown just waiting to be spent. Probably won't, but... Let's find out.
Need something.
2,100. So, yeah, I can get... Which of these do I want? And sword... Brawling... Don't think it matters. Here, I'll get the sword
This
skills.
one?
Eventually, I think I'll have enough to get all of these.
You're all set.
I guess I could do just a reason plus
This
2.
one? You're all set.
Maybe that'll help Mercedes and Ingrid get
Look
to
at
their
you go.
See you again
thing
soon.
faster. All right, pretty sure everybody has their motivation maxed out. So I'm gonna do 2 Byleth trainings. Let me just look. Oh no, Sylvain. All right, I'll probably end up doing one more meal with Sylvain and somebody.
Excuse me, Professor. I know. I forgive. Just know that.
Teach me reason. Nice and C+.
I still have.
And then we'll go to Hanman to learn more about horses.
You've lost Manuel. We can't. You're a vet.
All right. Ooh, that's getting pretty close to B. Big fan. And then we'll do 1 meal. Actually, I was gonna say, does this thing do get anybody's motivation up? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna risk it. Is there anybody who should I get support up with Sylvain? Is there anybody? Everybody that's done a meal probably can't do it again.
Yeah.
I don't care enough about like Flayn, so no, not really.
Yeah, same. I feel that.
Sylvain.
Does anyone? I mean, there's always someone, but does anyone who plays this game care about Flayn?
Yeah. I mean, I assume those people exist somewhere.
You think Flayn stands are a real thing? I think they're
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my...
I mean, I go with the logic that I've always heard, that like, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon. It's just like every Fire Emblem character is like someone's favorite character.
First of all, that is not true.
It's not true, but it is like
not every
like,
Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon, and that makes it a bad argument.
No, I remember. Well, I don't know if you heard. There was like some poll or something that was done, some like wide scale thing, and there was less than 10 Pokemon that didn't get like one single vote. So, but most others like got a vote. I forget how long ago that was.
Yeah, that's like people on the internet wanting to try and prove a point.
Yeah.
Someone whose favorite Pokemon was Metagross saw that Shiinotic did not have any votes and was like, I'll take one for the team and vote Shiinotic instead of Metagross.
Yeah, but I use that logic, especially when there's the smaller the sample size. Like, there's like, what, 40 characters in this game, probably slightly less or somewhere around there. I just assume that somebody, like every character in this game is somebody's favorite character somewhere in the world, probably.
I mean, there is definitely some people who are like, Flayn is my jam, but those people are such a minority that they're like they're like a dodo bird.
Yeah.
They're like a mythical being.
Look at all these support conversations. That's crazy. All right, well.
I really wanted you to say anyway and then in free time. That would have been so funny.
No, we gotta watch them. Sylvain and Hilda. See, we can't not watch that.
Hilda, lovely as ever. I swear, when you're around, the sun shines brighter and everything sparkles.
Sylvain, you're looking superb as always.
I love
Thank
this.
you. Are you going out today? If you do, then be careful. I'd hate to think you might hurt your foot again.
My
Did you
foot?
see Sylvain's limbs teleport?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with
Time
that.
You helped me with the books. No need to worry. The foot's fine now. Even better than it was before.
I noticed, since I'm always looking at cute girls, and you are one of the cuter ones, your foot was better during the battle. You were running all over, just a regular warrior princess. And less than a day after such a terrible injury.
My friends were depending on me, so I just had to fight through the pain.
Hilda, please don't lie to me. I knew your foot wasn't really hurt, but I returned your books anyway. Take it from a guy who does his fair share of pretending to be someone he's not. And I say this as a friend. You are a terrible liar.
What?
And those books you left in your room for so long? Teachers and classmates needed those. So stop lying, and maybe stop being quite as selfish too.
Oh, dang.
Wow, this is the height of hypocrisy.
You saw right through me. Honestly, I'd completely forgotten that I still had those books. I really was going to return them. Did the librarian say anything to you?
Oh yeah, I got an earful of yelling and accusations meant for you.
Huh? Didn't you just say it was my fault?
Nah, I figured the librarian would feel better if they just let loose. No reason to make them wait for you.
I'm so sorry. You got a tongue lashing that should have been directed at me.
Tell you what, all will be forgiven if you promise 3 things. Stop lying, take responsibility, and fall madly in love with me.
Aw,
Smooth.
Sylvain, I do love you, you know? I just wouldn't want you for a husband.
What? Why not?
Well, not to offend you, but I can't help but feel that your niceness is somehow shallow. My brother would probably cut you into pieces the moment he saw your face.
Your brother sounds, Terrifying, actually.
We're losing the thread a bit here. Evidently, you can see through my act. So, I'll just be straightforward about taking advantage.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Just don't go causing trouble for guys who aren't me.
It's a deal. Goodbye for now, Sylvain.
Hilda went on to find Caspar, who is incapable of telling lies.
We haven't had a good Felix support today. Oh, because all of them are locked
well,
until later.
Man, I can't wait for this good Felix support.
Oh, baby, let's go.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
He just brings out the pulsating axe that I gave him from,
It's a bold Freykugel.
I suppose you would recognize its value.
Pulls out the Master Sword.
I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
That's not what being just happy to have seen it means.
Anyway.
I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
How?
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
That haircut says otherwise.
So you say. Yet Hausfrau Darius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
Oh, pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
That wasn't nearly as like... I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Oh, hey, I got
we get a sword of Zoltan?
I was
What?
going to
Why?
say, when it said Zoltan, I was like, that looks so familiar. I was just like, where have I seen that before?
I knew that it was the name of one of the swords, yeah.
All right. Ash, enjoy your new sword whenever you get to a sword ranks. Actually, yeah, or Catherine. Who knows? I forgot I have another sword user now.
Catherine gets Thunderbrand, give Zoltan to Ash.
Yeah. Ash just can't wield the sword because he's a little bit of a baby with weak sword.
Yeah, little noodle arms.
Yes, sword swinging arms. Say, who do you... Dimitri? Sure. This is just Dimitri's time, I guess.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... Well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... That is to say... Would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize. But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
Sucks to suck. Get good. Ingrid, what do you have to say? Oh, Ingrid to do.
Staring contest, go!
Let's go.
Are you injured?
To do. Saving the day again?
I really like to imagine that this isn't after a fight or anything. The dude just walks up to each member of the Blue Lions at random times like, are you injured? Everything okay? He walks up, Felix, are you injured? Bark, bark, and then Felix stabs him.
Yeah, that's how that would go. That's great.
I'm the one who owes you an apology. You've saved my life how many times now? If I keep being so callous, I'll seem ungrateful.
No matter.
But
I'm accustomed to it.
I'm sorry to do.
Why?
Because the way I speak to you is unnecessarily harsh. The truth of it is, I lost someone very dear to me in Dusker. The punishment came swift to your people, and when I heard of the slaughters, well, I thought it was a punishment well earned. I thought the people cruel and heartless, deserving of the tragedy that ultimately befell them. But you're different. You seem nothing like the people of whom I speak. So why not speak back against how I and so many others feel? Why not question this unfair prejudice and tell me I haven't the right to hold a grudge against you? If you just speak to me, if you tell me the truth about all of this.
I do not know the truth of it myself. His Highness says the tragedy was not the fault of my people, but just like anywhere, there were many different people in Dusker, some very good, and others very bad. It is not unimaginable that some may have conspired to take part in that wickedness. Perhaps we are merely victims, or perhaps we are regicidal monsters.
Whatever the truth of it is, you are not to blame. The people I hate are the ones who are responsible for that whole mess. You just got caught up in all of it.
Ingrid.
You've rushed to my side. You've saved me countless times. I am sorry for how I've treated you. Truly.
If you think of me as your ally, that will suffice. For me, that is enough.
That was actually really nice.
What a neat little support.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard you like Dimitri and Ash in today's session.
My two favorite characters. How did you know?
Oh, dude. I always knew that these were characters. You never shut up about them.
Sorry, Dimitri. Would you, do you want to train together today?
This guy literally, when we're in conversation, he'll be like, but what about Ashitri? Like, he'll say them both at the same time. He loves them so much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, yeah.
Ash.
I'm also not gonna yet.
I was gonna go one step further and be like, yeah, they're my favorite ship and everything, but I'm not ready to cross that line, even for a joke. Oh god.
You don't wanna join that part of the fandom? I hear that they're really kind and understanding.
Three Houses is like the closest that I've ever come to being like, oh, I actually kind of like seeing these people together, but I would never go full dive, you know, or full depth dive into the shipping part of any fandom. No thanks.
After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting.
I'm super down to get into...
Sorry.
We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
How dare you continue the dialogue of the video game you're playing?
Sorry.
Down to get into the idea of, like, shipping characters, especially in stuff like this, where there's literally a mechanic for it.
Yes,
at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
But you see, the difference between us is that I just don't interact with the fandom because they're all trash.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I see things about Fire Emblem, but I don't really see any part of the shipping part of the fandom. I don't even know where that part of the fandom is, but it's not anywhere I'm at.
They're everywhere.
They're not anywhere I'm at on the internet, so.
They are, you just don't notice.
I guess so. Maybe I filter them out somehow. Maybe they'll all show up to the comment sections of this video. Everybody leave your top 5 favorite ships in the comments.
Leave your top 3 OTPs in Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
And I will judge them.
In the chat, yeah. Slyroh, let's do, we did the Sly Cooper ranking video. Let's do a top 10 Fire Emblem 3 Houses OTPs specifically.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Actually, you know what? A long time ago, I remember actually watching a video of somebody who did do something like that. So, you know what?
That actually sounds like really fun.
Oh, gosh. All right, well, don't give us too many ideas.
Oh, yes, I suppose. I mean, sure. It'd be... That is... It would be my pleasure to dine with you. I mean,
Ash is struggling.
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies. Even me.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you. But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right. Let's start from the beginning then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
Cool. All right, we
Yeah,
we
go
did
with
it.
the king with everything you got.
Okay. All right, yeah, I can do an instruction and get to. I'll probably do another round of battles just to get everybody, you know, closer to the advanced classes that I want them to be at. But
You should rest.
I think it's too early to be doing that.
You should rest and get a good night's sleep because your dad died.
I was like, what is a good night's sleep? I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I because you keep getting me up early for these Fire Emblem sessions. This chick hates bows.
I know, but she's going to learn to love them. She's almost at B+.
You're literally, you've done this is so messed up. Like, I just imagine Annette crying in the corner as you shove a bow and arrow in her hands. Like, you will shoot it, and you will shoot it well. My magic stat is so much higher. Take the magic bow. How much resources did you waste on this? We could have fed the hungry. Use the magic bow. Annette breaks down into tears.
Oh. Beautiful. Oh, Hilda. Actually, yeah, wait, you're getting close. No, I think your ball needs a lot more. I think it's like B+ and C+ or something. I'm not gonna look at it this time. Wow, she's perfect. I shouldn't be surprised, but... Mercedes, please. How many times do I have to train you for you to pass this exam? All I want is for you to be a warlock. Is that too much to ask? Actually kind of want to get Ash a little bit higher on swords. Come on. There you go.
So this is how it's done.
Good job. Alright, and then... I don't think
I know you don't.
it matters all that much. Here, we'll expedite the process a little bit.
Get expedited, son.
Look at that.
Already a D, just 2
Well,
more rank
that
ups to go.
Yeah, and that will not take very long at all.
Or will it?
It could. I think I still have a lot more. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Nothing's gonna happen during the week.
Why is Flayn here?
I mean, it's not by
It is
choice.
done.
Can we sacrifice Flayn?
Wouldn't that be something? Ooh.
Yeah, if they added a sacrifice system to the game. Have a student you don't really like, sacrifice them to the Fodlan gods to get stat ups on your other characters.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I don't know why that just made me think of Cult of the Lamb, which is a game where you can do that because you like recruit like these little creatures or whatever. They become part of your cult, and then you can sacrifice them to get other benefits if you want.
Yeah, to the lamb, presumably.
I think you are the lamb.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't remember.
So you're sacrificing them to yourself? If it's the cult of the lamb,
Well, you
then
are
that's
kind
what
of
you
their
should be
god, so
you
like
should be
yeah.
sacrificing. Oh well, if you're the god, then that's fine.
Yeah, they kind of like worship you. Like that's kind like they're in your cult. That's like the point.
It's kind of creepy. You're living out some fantasy where you are a god that people kill themselves for.
Well, I don't think most people volunteer for it, but you know.
Did they not?
You can play as either a good god or like an evil one.
Benevolent and malevolent are the words you're looking for here.
Thank you. Oh hey, do I have any more left?
Oh, here
Do I have
we
any more
go again.
Oh, I don't have any.
Fourth tries the charm. Oh well.
I don't have any. Wait, but I want to see if I got any closer. No, it's still 67%. I thought the higher the bar goes up.
Closer until you get to rank A.
I thought when the bar goes up that it like, because sometimes you'll see that like.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just like you have to have at least a plus change.
Maybe. I think
Like
on
D
some of
to
the
B plus
lower.
would be better.
I think in some of the lower ranks, it might though, just because like I've seen sometimes the percentage will be like 16, and then like without even a rank change, it'll be a little longer. Then it'll be like 20 or something. I don't know.
It doesn't make much sense.
Probably not.
Are you sure you didn't like rank up something else and just general ranks help?
Maybe general ranks help. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
But evidently.
All right, I don't think I need any of that. All right, yeah, we're not gonna do a whole nother battle. We are reaching that 3-hour mark, but I think
Yeah, I'm like really hungry.
I'm considering maybe just doing one of these like normal battles and maybe doing this Flayn Seteth one. But yeah.
Hear me out. If you want to do it, you should do it. But do you really want to have to go through that beach map?
I'm honestly probably gonna look up what the rewards are for it and then decide after that.
It's the 2 silver weapons.
Maybe we'll see.
They're like it's I think it's a lance and then a book because, or no, it's a staff because it's for Flayn and Seteth.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to see. I'll look into it. I'll make a decision by next time. But I'm gonna go to this one.
Chat, he's not gonna. Next week. I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. get in a call with this guy. We're gonna start recording, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh right, I was supposed to look and see like if I wanted this paralogue reward or not."
No, I'm literally gonna look it up as soon as I hit the end record button. Let me look at these units. Oh, I can take the dew off. Finally.
Don't say
that. I said. Never mind. Oh, actually, Sylvain is 22. Just kidding.
I can take the dew off. It's like you get on his back and you're like on a runway, and then he flies like a plane.
Do that.
You get on the dew's back. He takes off into the air. You go up through the clouds, back on the ground. There's Felix. What a stupid dog.
Oh, there's. Oh, right, because Felix is flying. Felix can't have friends. Okay. I think we'll call it. I feel like I'll try to remember to look at the battalions before I actually start the fight next time, but I might not. So all right. I hope everybody is enjoying. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Do you have any final parting words for today?
Nah.
Nice. All right. Well, I will see you all
Don't
around.
forget to leave your OTPs in the comments. Slyroh will give an in-depth 3-paragraph review of each of your choices.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna save them and then we'll just talk about them next time or something. Think I want to write out an essay? I don't know about that. But
this guy doesn't know how to write.
Also, I think by the next time we record, this video won't even be live, so that'll be like, I don't know, a month from now before you even see that. But it's fine. It'll be good. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. Goodbye, everybody.